proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. It's time now for the final round of the Valero Texas Open from TPC San Antonio. Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam. It's always delightful to have you with us. Well, Rich, if we take a look at the leaderboard, there's our featured player leading, but JT is hot on their heels. We've only got a round to play.
There's a lot of names, Luke, that make me feel uncomfortable, and I can promise you Justin Thomas is making this player very uncomfortable, just one back.
His second shot here. Oh, this one's going to end up inside the range. Lovely effort that. Hasn't managed to birdie this hole this week. And we've got Justin Thomas coming off a birdie on his last hole, and that will take him to 2 off the lead. This hole is one of the longest par 5s on the course.
Straight away for the most part, but there's a lot of danger both right and left here. The fairway bunkers down the left-hand side shouldn't really cause an issue. However, the second shots, the layup zone, there is a deep bunker on the right-hand side that could be brought into play. The third shot is to a green perched well above the fairway, and it's actually a double green. This green is also part of the 7th green.
Rich, if players are long enough and adventurous enough, they can go for this green in 2. How hard's the approach?
The green sits well above the players, so getting it home in 2 and actually stopping it on the green, that's a tall order, except for the players that are the longest in the game. Anything coming up short left is a deep bunker. But to be fair, though, that's not a bad miss. Anything, however, going long, though, can be. The bunker behind the green is really, really ugly.
4 feet to the cup.
This is important. Big par putt here.
And after that hole, leading Justin Thomas by a stroke. Here we are at the 3rd hole, a par 3.
You really hope that the wind is not blowing into your face on this tee shot and making it that much more difficult and longer. This green is perched up high. There's runoffs all around the left-hand side and the back portion of it, and obviously you want no part of coming up short. Players that find this green will find it difficult to 2-putt, as there's lots of humps and bumps and swales in it.
A par putt on the table. And after that hole, leading Justin Thomas by a stroke. Here we have a long par 4. It's going to take 2 great shots to get on. That's some good golf right there. Playing from around 160 yards. He leads the field by a stroke. Choosing the 9-iron here. Come on, get a good bounce to the left. Yeah, not a bad shot, that one. This putt is from 14 feet. John, have you got a read on this one? What's it going to do?
I think it's going to go up the hill and to the right.
And this one is for his par. And down it goes. Let's head to the next. And catching up with the action, our player is currently tied for top spot alongside Victor Hovland. Let's go to hole number 5, and it's a par 4.
Really hoping they play this one aggressively.
Wow, he let the big dog eat there, didn't he? Oh, that was a boss move off that tee. Found the green in 1 shot. An eagle chance coming up.
Love seeing that aggressive play, Luke. Great drive.
Just hammered that through the line. And Henny, what's he looking at for this putt?
This is a 12-footer here.
Oh, I don't mind this par putt. The only good thing about free putting for par is you don't drop a shot. Sitting at 12 under par for the event. As we move to the 6th hole, it's a par 4.
Players must find the fairway, avoiding that bunker down the right-hand side. But from there, second shot is up the hill to a green that runs away from the players ever so slightly, but still going in with a short iron into this par 4. A birdie is definitely makeable.
He might need this one to sit down a bit.
Yeah, this is lovely.
Well, that's beautifully judged. 11 feet left to the hole. John, what's the line on this putt?
And this one going left to right there, Luke.
Oh, so close to a birdie. And that should secure the par on this one. And as we move along, this player is currently tied for the lead with Victor Hovland. Deep into the front 9. Here we are at the 7th hole.
This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
And he needs this to save par. And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard. Looking at a par 5 here. This one looks to be heading for the sanctuary of the fairway. Time for the second shot at the 8th. Setting up for his 3rd shot. Didn't that look good for a long time? Just 4 feet remaining between him and the hole.
Little birdie look in here.
As we update the standings, our featured player leads with the Viking, Victor Hovland, right behind them. Here we find ourselves on the tee of a par 4.
Not a single bunker on this hole. Tee shot is fairly straightforward. Just hit it straight, find the center of the fairway. The second shot, however, gets a little interesting as this green is very deep, not very wide. Big runoff areas on both sides of this green. A par here is a solid number.
And what are we looking at here, Henny?
Now he's eyeing up around 160 here.
Opting for the 9-iron. That's inside the house of opportunity.
Looking for back-to-back birdies here, Luke.
Just 6 feet between he and the hole.
All right, guys, this for 2 birdies in a row.
A little bit too much on that putt. Well, it was a wonderful approach shot, wasn't it? But unfortunately having to settle for par. There's no doubt about it, Rich. This is an outstanding position to be in.
Could be some trying times indeed. Tough holes lay ahead, but yes, you're in the position that you want to be, ahead of the pack.
Yeah, this is a quality looking shot, this one. That should find the short stuff. And he's setting this one up from almost the same spot as yesterday on this hole.
Same spot as yesterday, looking for the same result today.
Well, take notes, folks. That's how you do it.
Already had a few birdies today. This for another.
That's disappointing. This is a par putt. Oh, how disappointing. Just a tiny putt is all that remains. And after that hole, leading Justin Thomas by a stroke. Here we are at the 11th, a par 4.
Tee shots must be placed on the left-hand side to get the best view and angle for their second shots, as this green sits below the player and moves from left to right. Tee shots down the right might be closer, but it's going to leave a second shot over a deep bunker and making it that much more difficult to get close.
This lie's not great.
Not as easy and straightforward as yesterday's par, so work to be done.
Wow, did this come out beautifully?
Nicely done. "12 feet to the cup coming up. And with that putt, he's bounced back immediately from his previous drop shot. And after that hole, leading Justin Thomas by 2 strokes. Looking to ride the momentum after coming off a birdie here with this shot.
Absolutely tattooed that drive.
Well, Rich, this looks like a familiar spot for this player.
Got some good vibes after yesterday, trying to keep it up again today. No harm, no foul there with that shot.
He hasn't managed to birdie this hole this tournament. Ah. 3 feet to go here to the hole. Now that's got to be frustrating. Hit such a great approach shot in, but wasn't able to convert. And after that hole, leading Justin Thomas by 2 strokes. Hole number 13, a par 3. And after a par at the last, a chance to perhaps signal some intent. Going with the hybrid. This is some ball striking. Hitting greens in regulation, it's a thing of beauty.
I tell you, you just dream about days like today. Greens and regulation, spot on all day. Awesome.
That's a shame. Got a little bit too much of that one. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. On the tee now, the par 5, 14th. Nicely done. Looks like a similar approach to yesterday.
Had a good result here yesterday. Hopefully conjure up some more of those good thoughts.
Ooh, that almost went down. Putting for birdie. Just building upon his advantage. He keeps making the important plays. Now 2 shots up after that one. Let's see what happens here on the 15th.
Not a bad drive. A little bit shorter than Beamer. Not bad.
And Henny, what's he looking at here?
Yeah, he's got roughly 110 to the pin here.
Well, you can see why he's leading. That was a shot of high caliber.
Well, the practice is paying off here, Luke. This player is relentless.
Ah, the birdie just slides by. And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that hole. There's always a sense of excitement striding onto the tee of a par 3 hole. Opting for the 6-iron.
This one is going straight at it.
Oh, that was fantastic. What a shot from the leader.
The iron play today has been absolutely stellar. Luke, the greens and regulation, just a fantastic accomplishment. Great to watch.
And this putt coming up for his par. And after that hole, they're currently in first place with Victor Hovland in second. Here we are at the 17th, a par 4.
I wonder if he's going to try and attack this hole. He could definitely extend the lead if he plays it right.
Luke, that's a stonking drive.
Oh, what a shot by our leader.
Just a missile of a tee shot right onto the green.
And our man on the ground, John McCarthy, has been giving us some great reads all day. What's this one doing, mate?
It looks like this putt will be moving to the left.
This putt's about 4 feet from the hole.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
As we head to the next, our leader is ahead by 2. Here we are on the last, and it's a par 5.
He has his eyes set on one place and one place only. It's the green.
Now he's got his eyes set on the putting surface. An aggressive play here. And if this chip drops, he'll win the event. Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? A chance to chip in for all the chocolates. Well, that's very crafty, isn't it?
Love watching this player around the greens.
All right, let's keep the focus here. Well, that was a Texas-sized performance by our champion. They have now added the Valero Texas Open to their list of wins.
After this victory, Luke, I'm pretty sure this player's going to have a little bigger hitch in his giddy-up.
Rich, there are some victories that stand out in your mind, and this one for me seems to be like that. That was a high-quality performance under all that duress.
Luke, impressive win all around. I got to say, a gutsy performance at the end of the tournament. Final 9 holes. Job well done.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. I'm Luke Elvey, and on behalf of Rich Beam, plus all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's good night for now.